We started Global Educational Media Network approximately 3 years ago with 3 purposes. Purpose number 1, we noticed that there was nothing south of Highway 8 that mentored high school students, 9th through 12th graders in broadcast media arts. If you go north of 8, you'll find 5 high schools that actually have television stations on them right now, but nothing south of 8. So we started Global Educational Media Network for the purpose of getting Lincoln High, Morris High, O'Farrell, and those schools south of Highway 8 into broadcast media arts and social media dissemination. The second part was to go after retired military veterans and get them back out of the corporate sector along with some senior citizens and train them as mentors to mentor these kids and give back to the community. We've been successful now graduating 3 classes as a result of the support of Payne Pest Management and people like you. And we wanted to take the time tonight to acknowledge one of the young ladies that has graduated from the class, and she's now interning for the Urban Network. So we want to bring up Arthur and David Mitchell and Miss Evelyn Ruiz. Please give them a round of applause. Miss Evelyn Ruiz graduated from San Diego Met High. She spent 12 weeks working with us on air and radio. She learned social media dissemination. We put her live on the air. We threw her right on into the water with the sharks, and she excelled. And she's a living example of what we can do with young people and give back to our community. So we wanted to make a special presentation to her tonight.
Evelyn came from Tayari last year, and she came to my office and she said, I want to keep going. I want to keep learning. And she's been everything that we could have expected from an intern and more. And with your help and keep supporting this event, we can have 5 kids up here next year. So on behalf of Urban Network, we would like to give you this presentation, this certificate of achievement, and thank you for all that you've done over the last year for our company. You want to say something, Evelyn?
I just want to thank both of you guys and Melissa. Thank you for the opportunities you guys have given me. I mean, I wouldn't be here if you guys weren't mentoring me and aiding me throughout the way. And I thank you guys for everything you guys do for me.
We haven't had another little thing we got to do, right?
Well, we have 2 celebrities in the house that we need to acknowledge. And we need to acknowledge them not just for being celebrities, but they really walk the walk and talk the talk. They not only support the Urban Network Music Industry Quarterly, Tayari Media Group, Global Education Media Network, but they talk about us, they tell their friends and family about us, and they put their money where their mouth is. We'd like to call up Mr. and Mrs. Willie and Kathy Payne to the stage. Tayari Media and Global Education Media Network will not be on the air today. Some of you listened to KI here for many, many years, and you know that we disbanded. But Mr. Payne wanted to keep smooth jazz alive in San Diego, and he says, Tayari, since you're going to stick in with the smooth jazz trade, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Mrs. Payne has really echoed support of the children in the community. They've been the driving force behind keeping this going and now bringing jazz into the Urban Network.
And before we knew Mr. Payne and Mrs. Payne was going to be a sponsor of this, we had already made the decision to do this. This is my partner, David Mitchell. He's the one, you got a copy of that beautiful magazine with the cover of Alicia Keys on the cover. He's the man responsible for putting all of that together.
Absolutely. Okay, if you guys can hear me, usually we give out these, we like to think they're very beautiful awards. Usually on the covers of our magazine, we always put major artists or up-and-coming artists, but when we give out awards, we like to give them to executives or entrepreneurs or community leaders. And just, it's just a way of kind of remembering them and just marking on some of the things that they do so wonderfully well. So on behalf of Urban Network Digital and MIQ, which stands for Music Industry Quarterly, saluting Willie and Kathy Payne of Payne Pest Management, entrepreneurs, community business leaders, for your contributions to the San Diego music community, especially in the genre of smooth jazz and live music. You are an example of excellence. And it's San Diego 2016 Urban Network Digital and Music Industry Quarterly.
The mic is yours.
No, I just want to say thank you. We never expected this, and the only thing that we do is, I think David hit it on the head when he said that we really believe in walking the walk and talking the talk. That being, we are smooth jazz enthusiasts, and we're doing whatever it takes to at least contribute to the system where people will recognize that it is a viable bit of a genre, and not only people that are 20 to 37 listen to it, but people from 45 to 65 also listen to music. And it doesn't make any difference. Good music is good music. And I just want to say thank you to Tayari for all of your years of contributing to the community, to David and to Arthur for this event. And of course, Arthur knew it was a tough bar to get me to come here, because Urban Network Digital is very prominent in what they do, and they're very good at what they do. And I asked them, can you get my kind of genre into this particular event? And they promised me that they could. And tonight, we had our first full, and we are going to see an excellent entertainer, Jessie J. And she's going to be the first full concert done by Urban Network Digital here. And then Tayari will be the recipient of whatever proceeds we make from this particular event. And I just want to thank you all for coming. And on behalf of all the employees and the customers of Payne Pest Management, we'll be back, and we love you all. Thank you very much.
Now, Mr. Payne, whose band is that going on? Like, I've been in your offices. Mr. Payne, and which side is it going on?
Well, we're expanding our offices, so it will be a joint wall.
Okay.